How should I come in? How should I come in, guys? Hey guys, I ain't doing that. Hey y'all. So I'm still trying to work on this whole lighting thing. So I come on this video today to tell you guys a little bit about me, and I'm not looking at the camera. Let me bring it over here. So I'm coming on here to tell you guys a little bit about me and why I started a YouTube channel and what you can expect. So I'm just going to go through like a series of questions and just answer them and get it started. I still haven't came up, y'all, with an intro. Should I just come in here dancing like, It's Nakia Antoinette. It's Nakia Antoinette. It's Nakia Antoinette. What am I? I don't have no hair. What am I flinging? It don't even matter. It's Nakia Antoinette. It's Nakia Antoinette. And I'm coming on your YouTube, yeah. And that didn't even make no sense. But it's Nakia Antoinette. Okay. So I'm going to answer like a series of questions that I have for myself. And they're going to be sitting over here to my right. So I'm going to be looking over here at the computer, my laptop. And I'm going to be bringing it back in here and looking over to my computer and bringing it back over here. I can't hire a man. I don't have a man or a woman to stand behind my camera with cue cards to hold it up so I could pretend like it's just natural and I'm not really like on SNL when they like reading the cards and stuff and they looking. I ain't made it like that yet. Like, so I'm going to just look over here to the laptop and I'm going to look back over here to the camera. And I'm going to try to actually look into the camera and stop looking other places, but I'm new. Had some grace. I'm new. All right. So my name is Nakia. See, I'm not looking again. Just my name is Nakia. The name of my YouTube channel is Nakia Antoinette. So creative. That's just my first and my middle name. I was going with the whole Marie Antoinette type of vibe, and it's just Nakia Antoinette. So it's like the black girl version, Nakia Antoinette. Okay, that's old. So it's really nothing deep. Like I ain't have to put a whole lot of thought into my first and my middle name. That's what it is, and that's what it is. Where am I from? I'm from Maryland. But I'm from the side that's closer to Washington, D.C. When you say Maryland, sometimes people just assume Baltimore, which is fine. I have no issue with people from Baltimore, nothing. But it's just like Baltimore is like an hour away. And D.C. is about, I can be there in like 10 minutes or whatever. So I'm closer to D.C. than I am Baltimore. So Maryland. Why did I start a YouTube channel? Good question. I really don't have a specific reason for starting a YouTube channel. I always wanted to. And the fact that I love to engage with people and I love to talk. So this is like a good platform for me to just engage and talk. So yeah, it's one of the reasons. What will my channel be about? It's kind of a vast question because there's a lot of things I want to incorporate into this, but mainly it's just going to be all things that I love, like things, interests and stuff that I love, that I'm going to bring to the channel. So you can find like, it'll be different. So let me go through the things. So the first thing I want to do is be able to share my interests, my personal interests with other people who share the same interests. Or you could be a person that don't share the same interests, but you just want to learn a little bit more about that specific thing. So hopefully this channel could teach you something. But like, say for instance, I have a good friend. She's a good friend. Just want to be a good friend. But I would be like talking her head off about fabric and sewing and patterns and this is that. And she would listen because she just want to be a good friend. But I was like, you know what? She don't even care. She don't care about this. She don't really care about sewing fabric and all that. So anyway, that's what I wanted. Sometimes, yeah, I talk a lot about things that I'm passionate about or things that I love. So I just think that this would be a good platform to do it on and share with people who share the same interests. And they don't got to be acting like they're interested, just trying to be a good friend. But it's something that you really want to see. That's that. So get back to the question, what will this channel be about? Sewing. Some of it will be sewing. I'll be doing sew with me's. I'll be doing fabric hauls. I'll be doing how to sew on a button, how to do a hem, just little basic, you know, things like that. DIY projects I will be incorporating definitely into here. Cooking. I love to cook. Even though I joke with my friends and my family and I'm like, I'm the Iron Chef. I'm the top chef. Like, you know, I play like that, but for real. Yeah. So I do know how to cook though, but I'm self-taught and I learned through experimentation. So I will find a recipe. I do know how to follow a recipe. I'll find a recipe, or even if I don't have a recipe and it's stuff that I watched my grandmother cook or something growing up, but I just didn't take the time, because sometimes you can't be blaming it like, oh, ain't nobody teaching me how to cook. I didn't show interest in it, so I wasn't taught. You know what I mean? So I can't really be like, oh gosh, I just want to, you know, like, I didn't show interest in cooking and doing that stuff. Like it just wasn't. So it's my fault that I didn't know how to do it. So sometimes I just would experiment with, like, when I learned how to make mac and cheese, like I would just keep making it over and over again. Plus I love it. Okay. I love mac and cheese. So I didn't really need an excuse to keep making it, but I would make it over and over until I got it right. And now I make some pretty good mac and cheese. Greens, same thing. So anyway, through experimentation, I learned how to cook. But yeah, so most of my cooking videos will be like a cook with me type of thing. Some of them will be like instructional, but not too much, because I don't really think I'm at the level to just be teaching. You know, I can share things with you guys that I've picked up from YouTube videos, from family members, from friends, you know, because sometimes you can't even read a recipe. You don't know what it means. Like, I remember when I first started reading recipes, I didn't know what it meant to fold an ingredient. I'm like, how I fold this into, I don't understand what they mean. This ain't clothes, what I'm folding. So little stuff like that, I mean, like just certain things I didn't know that maybe somebody else don't know, you know. So I'll be doing little stuff like that. Home interiors will always have a home here on this channel. I'll be sharing my love for home interiors. I do have a video. It was called a Browse With Me video. I did it at Restoration Hardware Outlet in New Jersey. And that's like, I'm just doing like a browse with me. Like I'm walking through the store, just showing pieces that stood out to me in that store. So there will definitely be other videos coming like that. I've always been the type to just go, even like at a very young age, like I'm gonna say young adult, not like a teenager, or I don't know. I can't remember if I did when I was a teenager, but young adult, I would go into these very high-end furniture stores and I would just stand there. I could stand there for hours and I could just walk and look around with the oohs and the ahs. And when I get a house, I'm going to do this and do that. And, you know, sometimes people are like, browse with me. You should do some shop with me. I'm going to do shop with me too. But browse with me are good because you can go into these stores and you can get ideas. Let me calm down. Getting a little excited. What I'm trying to say is you can get ideas from a high-end store. And you can take the ideas that you got from the high-end store and you can go to a lower-end store, like a Ross, a Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, and you can put together that same look for a lesser price, is what I was trying to say. So that's why I'll be doing the browse with me along with the shop with me's. I will be giving reviews and suggestions about products, anything that you see, because I've always been one. Somebody asked me something, I'm not holding it in. I'm not being like, I ain't telling them because I don't want them to go get it, or I'm scared that you know, going to look better in it or nothing like that. If you see something on me and I got it, I'm going to tell you where I got it from, how much I paid for it, like all of that. Always been me, so that's something you can expect to hear and see on this video, on this channel from me. I'm hoping to bring some encouragement, some light to people. I'm going to start sharing some life experiences, some life goals, some lesson learned, some mistakes, some failures. You know, I know we say there's really no failures, there's lessons. So sort of that type of thing. And storytelling, again, like I love to tell stories. I like to talk. And I don't be out here exaggerating, y'all. When I tell y'all something, I be like, y'all, for real, happened just like this. Because some of this stuff be like, no, it didn't. Ain't nobody. When I tell it the way, that's how it happened. Like, I ain't out here capping. So, yeah. And later on, and I'll be doing, like, I'm really good, y'all, at picking out a good movie, a good series. I have people that ask me for suggestions for movies and I'm not a TV person, but I'm good with like movies and sometimes series. Some series I don't make it through all way. Like it has to be pretty good for me to stick with it past the second season. But when I find a good one, like I'll stick with that. Like one that and movies, I'm pretty good at picking out movies. Not trying to, size myself up, toot my own horn and all that, but, I ain't lying. Okay. So also there will be some thrifting. I love thrift stores. Thrift store has always been a part of my life. Both of my grandmothers, which is funny because both of my grandmothers' name are Sadie on my mom's side and on my father's side. And I used to spend time in the thrift store with both of them. Both of them like the thrift store. So as a kid, I would go to the thrift store with my mom's mom, and I would go to the thrift store with my dad's mom. Like that was just always a part of my life as a kid growing up. And we would be in there for hours. Like we'd be in there for a long time. So I've always liked thrifting. I've even, done that with my own daughter, and she actually loves going to the thrift store. Like before she asks to go to the mall now, she'll ask to go to a thrift store. So I'll be, possibly showing some things. If I see something really nice at a thrift store or something, I'll be showing some stuff like that. Target audience. Like this was a hard question for me because I'm like, who am I trying to target? I would say for the cooking and the sewing videos, like I would say those are more geared towards young adults, but it's for anybody, okay? Because one time, y'all, I was in Walmart and this lady was older than me. And I'm not lying, y'all. And I want to believe she was from another country. I think she was, just from her accent or whatever. I'm not trying to be stereotypical, but I think she was from another country. But this lady was older than me, y'all, and asked me what maxi pads were. And I'm looking at her like, first of all, I didn't make the lady feel. So I ain't look at her like, you don't know what a maxi. I was just like, oh. So these are maxi pads. So when you come on your menstrual cycle, blah, blah, blah. I broke that down. Then I show her what a poise pad, what was the purpose of poise, because they're two different pads in the women's out. Like, you'd be surprised. Like, I don't know what her life was growing up. You don't know what people's life was growing up. You don't know what background they came from. You don't know what they experienced. So when somebody asks you something or, it might take you, in the inside, I was like, why this lady don't know about? But I didn't make her feel that way. I was like, oh, well, and I just told her what it was. So you never know. You never know what people don't know. So you just don't want to assume, you know what I mean? Because we think like, oh, it's Google and it's YouTube and there's all this stuff out here. Why you don't know? I'm telling you, this lady was older than me. I'm not trying to be funny. Maybe she looked older than me. Maybe she wasn't, but she looked older than me. And she looked like she should know what that is, but she did not know. And in the inside of my brain, I'm like, am I really explaining this to this lady? But you just never know. So anyway, I'm going to leave that alone. So I feel like my sewing and my cooking and everything will be geared towards more of like young adults. But like I said, it's for anybody. I'll be sharing life experiences with, them as well, young adults as well, Sometimes you share stuff with people. I mean, everybody has to go through their own journey in life. Everybody have to have their own experiences in life. But if I could tell you something that can prevent you from doing something or going down the wrong path, I'm telling you the outcome and what happened, because I've done some pretty, not smart stuff in my life. So, I don't mind sharing those experiences. I feel like other DIYers and crafters, like I just want to engage in that community as well. So I don't know what my target audience is. You guys will begin to tell me once I see who's engaging and who's engaging and interacting with me. I'll be able to say, oh, okay, must be my people. These my people right here. So what do I hope to achieve? I would love to grow this platform. I would love to have a lot of subscribers. I would love to be monetized. I would love to have some sponsorships. I would love to have all of that stuff. But my overall thing is just to engage with people and to have fun and use this for a creative outlet. Like, ultimately that's what I want. Like, but all the other stuff will be a bonus. Like, okay, I love it. I want it. I'm not rejecting it. But I really just want to be able to have a creative outlet, doing something that I love and something that's fun, you know? No, I'm not looking for this to be my primary source of income or anything. And I'm not saying it's not possible. As we can see, you know, people are doing it. But I'm just, you know, this is fun. This is going to be fun for me, you know, and I'm hoping I can, you know, bring some fun and laughter and light into your life, which is going into the next question, why you should subscribe to this channel. Is because I'm hoping to be relatable. I love being relatable. I don't like people coming around me being stiff, can't move, can't say nothing, can't do this. They scared. I'ma judge them. They scared. I'ma do like, I like you just relax. Just chill out, relax, be you, do you. You know what I'm saying? I probably judge you. I probably am judging you. Everybody judge. I probably am. I judge myself. You know, but I like to be relatable. I really do. That's my heart, to be relatable, because I don't like people to just be uncomfortable around me. Like, that just, it irritates me. I'm hoping you guys would like and subscribe, because I'm fun. I like to laugh. I like to crack jokes. I like to think I'm funny. Like, I feel like God gave me my sense of humor for me. If for nobody else, he gave it for me. Because sometimes I crack, y'all laugh at my jokes. And you'll see as you get to know me, I laugh more than I expect the other person that's listening to it to laugh. So I really think I was blessed with my sense of humor for me, because God knew, like, you know what? This chick going to be going through some stuff. She got to laugh and bring herself. I mean, it's not too much stuff, too many things I don't find humor in. It could be the worst. And I'm like, you know what? So I just love to laugh, and I feel like I'm a fun person. And hopefully you can learn something along the way. So, yeah. What is my favorite thing about the YouTube community? I just really love how you can reach people all across the globe just from sitting in the comfort of your own home or wherever you want to do your videos at. Just being able to reach and engage people. You know, and you can use it for so many things, for entertainment. You can do comedy. You can do, you know, mentoring. You can do education. You could teach people. You can do what is it, what's the thing a lot of people are doing now, the lifestyle type of things. Like, you can just invite people into your space, like, you know what I mean, people, strangers you don't even know, you know what I mean. So I just love the whole everything about YouTube, you know, regarding that. That's my thing. It's like having your own TV show, your own, you could just be creative, have fun, laugh, chalk it up, whatever. 3 things you should know about me. I don't really like talking about me, even though I probably talked about me this entire video. But I love to laugh. I'm very sensitive, like, you know, I could be a little softy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be soft. And, you know, for so long, I thought something was wrong with that. Like, I've looked at that as a weakness. Like, being like, oh, you sensitive, you soft, you weak, you this. But you have no idea how much effort it takes to be kind than to just release the wrath. Like, sometimes you just want to release the wrath, get them out your face, keep it moving, you know. But it takes so much more self-control. It takes so much more to just be able to just respond kindly to unkind people, unkind situations. It takes more effort. But I'm very sensitive. I'm more sensitive than people know. People sometimes are shocked at how, you know, sensitive I am. And, you know, it's okay. Like, I'm all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just, yeah, it's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean I'm weak. I'm just not afraid to be vulnerable. I'm not afraid to express how I'm feeling about something. I used to be very defensive, didn't want, you know, but I'm okay with, you know, like, you know what, that hurt my feelings. You know what, I felt kind of like this. But you'll learn more about me when you like and you subscribe and turn them notifications on. You will learn some more about me. I guarantee you will. Some stuff I ain't mentioned, you know, some stuff out here I ain't say. You gonna learn it soon as you subscribe, soon as you click them notifications, that notification bell, so you can know when the show is coming, so you can know when to tune into the show, so you can know which way to go, so you can know here come near. You know what? I just messed it. I was getting ready to really go in. I messed it all up. I messed it all up. You will know when to click the show, when you hit the notification bell. I ain't gotta tell you when to come on, because you gonna get the notification. Okay. Do I see myself being on YouTube long? Nope. Not after I just released that rap. Nope. I ain't gonna be on here long. Y'all gonna throw tomatoes. Like, nah. I definitely plan to be on YouTube for a long time. So I got through the questions. I'm finished with my questions. I'm finished with the questions. I bring it in. I bring it back. I click the like and subscribe. Hit the bell. Join tell. I see y'all on the next one. I see on the next one. I'm on the next one. Thank you for watching.